Well, actually, I'm gonna make another quick video here. So I just came out with, you guys know I'm a little crazy. If you look at my indicator set, um, probably got too many. I just came out with a banker's flow, and anyone that emails me that wants to try my new one here, I'm glad to give you access. Just email chatwinningtrades@gmail.com with your TradingView username, and I'll give you access. This one is pretty cool, actually. It's Banker's Flow Compass. So it's meant to be, where the institutions are buying. It's hard to find out everything, right? Because they're going to hide what they're doing. But anyway, do my best to find the best trades, and it is coded for New York hours. You can certainly turn that off and have trades displayed off regular, during just any session. And that's same with my new third. Ooh, look at this. This is actually kind of cool. Again, I'm just practicing tonight. So that's where I didn't love it just because, well, let's see here. We do have a mid-level down here, kind of far away, but I mean, we had deltas and the meter go right together. So I took a practice long for the fun of it. I wish I took it on my accounts, but it didn't meet what I wanted. I like it to be near a GANN or mid-level. And anyway, we're during Asia, so nothing's that exciting. I'm not, But anyway, so the point of this actually was because what did you say? So many freaking indicators. So this is called the Sniper Surge, and this came about because I won't mention the ad, but when you're on social media and you see all these freaking indicators that are out there, and I'm one of those guys, but I try to be a little bit different. I don't know what they charge, and I don't want to say who it is because I'm sure you guys have seen the ads. It's not like Luxago, or I don't think they're big like that, but I've seen their ads enough where it's kind of funny. And look, I'll reset my settings here just to show you that it isn't great on one respect, right? So on one respect, it is really good. One thing I don't like about it is that. So you can see even here so if you're up during London, it caught a nice slow down, and then on that bounce, what did it do? It fought it. So I don't love. I'm working on that part, but anyway, the reason why I do like it though, if you go back, so it gets you in some nice trades. So then Friday, look at this thing. Had you go long? Look at all these winners, right? Really solid. I didn't. Like my system had you take the trade down, but then look at it had you scalp up, and then this is kind of garbage time, and then let's kind of get back to again. This is during Asia. So during Asia, you could have actually scalped a little bit. You could have scalped a few points here. Definitely could have scalped down here again. This was primarily coded for New York. So if you look at this is actually really cool. So if you look at the table up here, it's kind of cool. You can switch the mode. So again, you can see all the cool stuff going on here. You can switch the. Let's kind of go back to what really matters, and that is during New York session. So let's go. Let's just kind of see. Actually, I was going to show you this. This is kind of cool. So if you are looking just to take the best trades, right? And that should be our goal. We can't be everywhere in the market. So like I said, it does a good job getting you in this little down move here. Then it does a horrible job on the bounce. But if you, I'm just curious real quick. I already know what it does in the other one setting. So VWAP bias. That doesn't do anything. So yeah, you turn off the GANN bias. That does a little bit. That doesn't do too much. This is kind of cool. So only show A plus trades. Boom, look at that. It removed, look at that. So let's just, without really kind of knowing, if you're just trading, you're waiting, this could be kind of boring for you. I only want the best trades. Let me squeeze this in a little bit here. That's kind of cool. So it does, obviously you take a loss. Again, this is, but also, geez. I don't trade. So this is like 3 minutes into the market open. So I don't always look at signals that quick. So even you could disregard all these. And then as we all know, you get this freaking 10 o'clock candle, right? So I didn't catch this thing. So I think I was even doing some practice shorts right here. And then I got stopped out on a break even. Anyway, so what I liked about this though, you're getting in, you're gonna take a little bit of heat, but you're making money. And then this one, well, obviously, this one would have been a loser. But, usually if you're catching this big candle, you want to get in and then you're done. You're not going to keep chasing it. Even if you did, this one does ultimately make money. But either case, if I got on this candle and it came down below it, I'd be out. But if you waited, again, waited, I think maybe it is done. Yeah, okay, well it does, yeah, garbage time. So let's just kind of without really knowing. So it does a good job there. And Thursday was brutal. I've gone back over and over. I don't have really, with the way it whipsawed, this is just a losing day. I think I did okay because I remember catching this long, but none of my indicator honestly did really well. It has you go short, whipsawed, has you go short, whipsawed. So today, Thursday is, if you followed signals, look at the way, you go short, whipped, and then you try to go long, whipped, short, whipped, long, whipped. This is luckily rare. It does happen. This is just brutal, I think. And there might be someone out there that can kill this kind of price action because, maybe you're trading like the highs and lows or whatever, and you just can destroy this. For the way I trade, this definitely is price action that isn't fit my style. So somehow I did survive Thursday. I must have been just trading based off of GAN levels, and maybe it helped me a little bit. But just trading signals, that was brutal. So I was going to bring that up. Thursday was just, whenever I look back, I'm like, geez, that was impossible. Because I do a lot of replaying. And every time I get into Thursday, I just get destroyed on my replay. So there you go. Look at, okay, that's garbage time. So, this is kind of cool. So this is a day you just freaking destroyed. So this is Wednesday. Look at that. That is just epic. Just unbelievable. That's 7 in the morning. So, I don't consider that, prime time. You can see it does okay, actually, overnight. Not too bad. Oh, look at this. So we're on Tuesday. So then the market, this is pre-market. Market opens 9:30. So it might whip a little bit here. So let's see here. So yeah, this is the 9:30. The 9:30 candle right here. It did okay. Again, I don't play the open, but as you can see, it's coming down. Man, it just sold off. So it did have the signals. Unfortunately, it didn't have more. Well, I guess it did. You're able to catch some of this, and then you can catch some of the bounce, and then so yeah. Well, so that's Wednesday. So This is the garbage time. So, you know, it did give you signals. I wish it would have done more. But either way, it did, at least it had it go in the right direction. It didn't fight the trend. And then Monday was also brutal. It's kind of like Thursday. A lot of whipsaw on Monday as I look back. Again, Monday I did okay trading GANN, but as taking signals, kind of the same thing. You know, it goes up, comes down, goes up, down. Anyway, if you're trading levels, you're able to, you know, catch a little bit, catch some, you know, little micro trends as I call them. So anyway, I think the sniper is pretty good, minus when this happens, and yeah, this is where it's cool. I can feed AI this, and it can come up with ways to do cooldowns, or you know, it can do like various things on the ATR. It can help you avoid some of this, but honestly, if you have throw on the GAN levels, it's going to help you, and probably the meter. So just, you know, as we all know, you can't just make a living trading signals. It needs to be in context, but you can see how it did struggle there. But again, it struggled when it's whipsawing. So 2 days out of the three, sorry, 3 days out of the 2 or 5 did awesome. So it's going to go back to, just curious. Austin did really well there. But quick though, it did cat bounced. So you're in, and then your profits it did kind of keep going down, but still, like if you got in here, it just, some of these shorts lately have been just jumping against it. So if you're shorting it, you have to really be careful. This is not a good one. So there you go. It missed this entire. That was probably fast. So that actually is pre-market. Actually, this is before the market. So it didn't give you any signals, sadly. That's kind of sad. So no A plus signals. Just kind of curious. If we switch this down to like, I don't know, 1 hour, does it do anything? So it gives you a little bit more. 30 minutes. Not too, yeah, just gives you more. And then if you have a hedge fund mode, so what does that do? Anything? Just curious. A plus and only hedge fund. That's interesting. So if we get rid of the only hedge fund, well, that doesn't look great, honestly. Let's see how this does down here. So it does actually get you in some more trades here. Let's see how the hedge funds does. Let's see, look at this on Monday. Mondays is kind of brutal. Yeah, let's see how it does on. Okay, so there you go. On Tuesday, it had you kind of continue down. That's freaking awesome. That's cool. Look at that, it just sells all day and then catch the bounce. So yeah, when the market moves the way it should, then you're just destroying it. It's just when it does that stupid whipsaw destroys it there. Oh, why did it catch the bounce there? See, that's where it's like, okay, stupid. Should have caught that, and then, but I guess you know that if you caught this, you better be done for the day, right? Anyway, but there it got destroyed. But I really care more what happens, 15 to 30 minutes into the open, and then try to be done after the first couple hours. Let's see, how far back can I go? So that did not do very well there. So Thursday it struggled. I think we covered that one. Let's see, that's interesting. Price action. Man, the whipsaws are brutal, aren't they? So this is actually pre-market. So you would, in theory, let's say if you got in there, either break even or a small loss, and then it does okay. But yeah, that's a pretty move down there. I'll market garbage. Oh, actually, this is actually interesting. Okay, so this is not good. So yeah, man, Mondays, look, Mondays, and look at, I mean, usually Thursdays, I like Thursdays, so this is interesting, but I like Mondays too, so this is interesting. 9-3 breakdown, and then just straight up. So that's horrible there. That's not good. That's pre-market. Probably do one more day. I'm just curious. Okay, so on this Friday it killed. So pre-market, and then pretty much, yeah, I remember that day just went straight up for a bit. So in this case, it just kept, you know, some great trade. Friday just, yeah, dominated there. That's freaking awesome. So that's interesting, yeah. So, and then this is not good. Well, yeah, it is not good. So you would have lost, if you're just going off signals, I don't know. It'd be interesting what the meter does here. So let's actually throw the meter on. Just curious if the meter would have helped filter. So that would actually, you know, you would have, so you know what? You would have taken that. At least I would have, so I would have gone long and been stopped out, but then that would have worked out. That'd be tough. That would last there. That would have been, still, you might have been okay. Well, no, let's see, that's 410 up to, yeah, that's some heat there. I wouldn't like that. But either way, you do have a winner there. Definitely, only thing is, if you're taking 2 or 3 trades and you're done for the day, that this might have been, well, let's see here, this would be the open-ish, so then you have stop out. So, you know, you might take this and you maybe go back to even and maybe be a little bit ahead. Anyway, that's, looking back on that, is just curious on this, man, it destroyed on this day. So there you go. I mean, yeah, if you go, it's pretty cool actually. When it extends, man, it's awesome. The market moves. So I have to say, yeah, the hedge fund, and yeah, if anyone, I'll publish this one in a couple of days, and I'll probably, you know, let people use this one for free as well too. Just open it up to people. Just why not? You know, I'm not into scarcity. You know, I think we're all in this together, minus you know, the banks, the super bots, the you know, all those the hedge funds. But now we have a hedge fund indicator. So yeah, even now, like that's not great. The meter did good. Interesting. So anyway, little update on another new indicator to add to my plethora of options. So take care. See ya.